The kind of jobs that are often available, there are remote positions. So customer service representative, there's a ton of those. Very often when you talk to somebody for the airlines or ordering a ticket or complaining about your cable service, you're talking to somebody at home. There are some companies that all of their customer service representatives work at home. So a lot of these customer service types of jobs, you're working from a script. So here's an example. Hopefully you can see this. So this is an example, but it would be very, very much longer. If you're on tech support or customer support remote job, they'll give you something like, well, you've all been to Wikipedia, right? It's like one of my favorite sites. So they'll give you some site like this, and if the person calls up and they have a question, you'll just go, oh, you'll have this open, and if somebody called and said, I can't find my students and they're making camp reports, then you would read them this right over the phone. Or there might be a couple questions. Are you sure they're making Camp Premium? Did you look at making Camp Lakota? So you'll have a screen like this. You'll just go in, you'll look and find what problem it is they said they had. You'll either ask them some questions to narrow it down, or if they said, I went to the link for this. Probably shouldn't give you that because that's all right. We give it to teachers in 6 states. So that's a really common customer service rep type of job. There's a list of questions that you're most likely to get. If you get one of those, you follow the script, you answer it, hang up, answer the next call. How do you know if it's a scam? How do you decide what remote jobs to apply to? And this is maybe a little bit of a disadvantage for us, but frankly, I look at, if it's a big company, like we'll look at one from Dish Network in a little bit. Dish Network is not going to be trying to scam people, all right? So, there have been cases of really huge companies running scams, but as a general rule, if it's someplace like Dish or someplace like Nielsen or that, it's a legitimate job. The other one is you may want to go through some of these job search sites. One we're going to go through today that I do know is ZipRecruiter. Those of you who came out to our office to visit us when we were down on 4th and Wilshire, they were in the same building on the same floor. Well, they had a couple of floors. So first of all, I know they're a legit company. They're not somebody's PO box somewhere. And the other, they do some amount of screening. So that would be another place that I would look for. And so we'll take a look at them and how you apply through those. So customer service rep, that's a really interesting one, a really common one. And like I said, it could be anything, answering customers' calls, handling reservations over the phone. A lot of the airline companies have people working remotely. A call center, kind of like customer service rep, that could be anything from making reservations for people to, I know Hilton has one, to calling to collect overdue bills. Being a virtual assistant, I've thought about using a virtual assistant service. I haven't. Those can be sort of like what Lynn does, but online. So I would say, as an administrative assistant, you do a lot of different things, from answering the phone to answering emails to paperwork. So that's a common one. Bookkeeper, handling people's payroll, payables, doing their social media. I mentioned game tester. That's really not that common, but since we hired them, I had to throw it in there. So those are ones that you'll see a lot. And they were jobs that were remote a lot even before we went to everybody working at home.